You know what today is. Today's the day you can't wait to wake up. You can't wait to run downstairs to that Christmas tree and open up the presents, even if you already had a present about a week ago, and you want to play with those toys. Today is Christmas Day. Today is Halloween. Today is the Mets home opener at Citi Field. Are you ready? Can you smell it? I could smell it. Sean could smell it because on our way to the WFAN studios, we both had our Mets home opener experience. You, Sean Morash, Tiki, by the way, over in Morocco, you, Sean Morash, took the LIRR to work.
Boy, did I.
And the LIRR on a day like today is also called the drunk train, right?
Oh, my. Is anybody going to be sober to cheer Pete Alonso when he comes running out? Evan, I parked my car at the Babylon train station, Long Island Railroad, end of line, right? That's right, one of the first stops on that branch. I could not believe on a normal day where it's a half-empty train, the amount of Soto jerseys in my face already.
Yes.
And I got out and was immediately heckled on a simple ride to work.
I'm sure you were.
Packed to the brims with people chugging tall boys.
Oh,
Have
yes.
a day. Have a day.
Now, I have Lukey always loves that I do this. I always try to plan like 10 steps ahead on a night where I'm going to a Met game or a Nets game. So my day involved driving to Citi Field at 9 a.m. to get a press credential. And really, I only use a press credential to skip the security lines because I'm coming from work with things you're not allowed to bring into Citi Field. Then, that's the only reason I use it. I'm not hanging out with the media. Then I drove back home, picked up my 8-year-old Jet who's in the building. Say hi, Jet. Hey. Yo, picked him up from school. Yeah, I pulled him out early. What are you going to do about it?
Nothing.
What is anyone going to do about it? It's a holiday.
Nothing.
And then drove back to Citi Field, left my car there, and then got on the LIRR to come here to New York City. And I was greeted by thousands of Met fans who are fired up. They're lubed up. I did not get taunted like you. It was more like a happiness.
A hero's welcome?
A hero's welcome.
That's the guy who wrote my Mets Bible.
I'm a loser.
There was also some confusion. Why are you taking a train and leaving Citi Field? And I said, I'll see you in a couple of hours. Don't you worry. But people are fired up. And you're right. I noticed the same observation. And I wasn't actually sure about this going into opening day. But I always love playing this game with my dad, who's in Citi Field right now. We'll pop him on a little bit later on. Hopefully we'll hear some of the introductions from him. But we always play the game for years. Who's the most popular jersey? Always a fun game. And there are certain years where it was easy. Back in the day, Mike Piazza was the answer. Then for a while, it was like a rivalry between Wright, Reyes, and Beltran. I actually wasn't sure because Pete Alonso and Francisco Lindor are two incredibly popular players, and Juan Soto is new. But your observation on the train, and even my observation on the train, was it was overwhelmingly the new guy.
Juan Soto. Look, you just made a point about playing with your new toys,
Yeah.
right? And that's what it's like going to Citi Field. Well, what is every Mets fan's new toy this year? It was getting a Juan Soto jersey over the last 3 months, some of which have already been worn at baseball games on the other side of the river in New York.
That's true.
But yeah, this is the day. They were clean. They were nice and white with the pinstripes, the blue ones too. People are ready to rock.
Jet,
Like,
what jersey are you wearing today?
Soto?
Soto? Are you doing it to stick it to Yankee fans at school?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good for you.
It's a big part of it.
I don't blame you guys.
Now,
It's
I want to
fun.
address this because this is very, very important. And this has become an issue that we addressed a little bit yesterday. And today is a monumental moment in the history of the New York Mets. And I want to explain why. And it's not just Juan Soto's making his Met debut. For many, many, many years, the Met fan has been little brother. Right, Tommy? Little tiny brother.
They were for many years, yes.
And now there are some Met fans, Tommy being the leader of this, who says, no, we're not little brother anymore. We're big brother. And one of the pieces of evidence being used by Tommy and many others, and it's fair, was what's been going on at Yankee Stadium the last couple of days.
Oh.
And that is the fact that there has been bleep Juan Soto chants at Yankee Stadium, which even though I don't subscribe to the Yankees are now little brother mood, I do agree it's a very little brother move to be chanting bleep Juan Soto at a player that's not only not on your team, but you're not even playing them that day, and I think it makes you look tiny and small. But I bring this up because this is a very important moment here at 2:06. The game starts in an hour. There are still people on the subway, maybe listening. There are people still driving in, sitting in traffic. I need to communicate with my fellow Met fan a very important message. And I don't know if Tommy can read my mind on this.
I can.
But he knows me very, very well. For many years, I have been bothered by my fellow Met fan doing something similar to what the Yankee fan has done last night. And that is, on opening day, or anytime something good is happening in Metland, we decide to chant, Yankees suck.
Mm-hmm.
That has been a thing for many, many years. Okay? Yankees suck chants. And I have come on the radio many times for years saying, what are we doing? We're better than this. The Yankees aren't even playing. Why are we making that chant? And Tommy and I used to argue about it. Like, he would say, come on, no, the Yankees, we hate them. And I'd always be like, sure, we don't have to like them, but we're not playing them. We're playing the Braves on a Friday night. We're playing the Pirates on a Tuesday.
Right.
What are we doing? The only time I ever understand the Yankee suck chant, two examples, when we play the Yankees, obviously, and then number two, when we play the Red Sox, because I think it's kind of like this cute, hey, we're bonding even though we don't like each other.
Okay, stretch, but I get it.
So here's what I'm getting at. Today is an eventful day at Citi Field. There are going to be 43,000 strong cheering on Juan Soto, cheering on Pete Alonso, cheering on the New York Mets, cheering Jet and I when we walk in the top of the third inning, whenever we get there. No one will cheer us. I'm just joking.
They might.
I am begging my fellow Met fan, today is your chance to be bigger than them. Today is your chance. If you believe the Mets are big brother, here's your chance to prove it. I don't want to hear, I don't want to see, and I don't want to be in the presence of any chance involving the New York Yankees. They do not play tonight. Well, they play.
They do, and you can hear the game right here on 101.9 FM and 660 AM.
You know what I mean. They don't play the Mets. They're not in the same division. They do not matter to the Met fan. And so if you truly believe that this is this moment in Met history where we are rising as this huge fan base, you cannot, under any circumstances, chant Yankees suck today at Citi Field. So I know it's short notice. It's 2:10. The game starts in an hour. There's plenty of people in the building. So this is a last cry. Because those Soto chants are embarrassing for Yankee fans. Rise above them. Do not chant Yankees suck today at Citi Field.
Well, you better hope Juan Soto goes 0 for 4 because the moment he gets a hit, you're going to hear those chants at Citi Field today. And you know that. And you know deep down, otherwise you wouldn't be making this outcry right now. You know that.
I know what? That the Met fans are going to chant
The
that?
moment Soto has a hit tonight or he has some kind of big outfield catch or something, you'll get Yankee suck chants.
No. But see, here's where you're wrong. We've always chanted Yankee suck, and I've never liked it.
But the Soto thing is going to spark it.
You think so?
Yes, it will.
I hope you're
Yes, it
wrong.
will.
I think today in the 7 line, if you're out there, I don't know if they actually do, but don't get involved in this.
Yeah.
We're better than this.
Or
maybe we're not.
I didn't know that we were going to go here in the open, and it doesn't have to be long, but I do have to stand up for my big brother Yankee fans here for a second. You guys keep doing this. You're
doing what?
This has gotten so blown out of control. Last night again, and remember, I've been fair about this because I tipped you off to the first Soto or bleep Juan Soto.
Yes,
chance, right?
Yeah, I know. And then Tommy's tweeted about it last night. So you're all tweeting about it. Congratulations.
But now we have picture and video proof online that's gone viral everywhere that the thing's sparking these chants. You guys can't stay the hell out of our stadium with these Juan Soto jerseys. So we're going to be here. We're going to be fairly reporting the story on Evan and Tiki. The reason Yankee fans are cheating bleep Juan Soto at the games is because you, not you guys personally, but your buddies keep showing up. You couldn't wait to wear those Juan Soto jerseys at Citi Field. You had to wear them to the Bronx. Are showing up, standing up, and waving at all the Yankee fans, prompting Yankee fans to chant bleep Juan Soto. So you don't want to do your Yankee suck chants, that's fine. And Yankee fans, I think we should also rise above this. But you're not going to sit here under this microphone and act like Yankee fans unprovoked are chanting this right now. They're chanting it because you guys keep showing up in that jersey and begging us to chant it.
Yeah, but you and Tiki keep banging the drum for the first Subway Series at Yankee Stadium when Soto gets to the plate to turn your back, say nothing.
We could bang as many drums as we want. There's still bass players out there.
So if somebody wants to show up to Yankee Stadium wearing a Mets Soto jersey, if it didn't bother you and you were over it, you wouldn't chant it. You're still chanting it. And by the way, the 85th guy chanting it doesn't realize somebody's wearing a Soto jersey. Maybe one person did, but not everybody.
Evan was right when he said something a week ago after opening day.
What'd I say?
That this isn't going away.
Oh, it's not going away.
I will take the L on that because of this.
No kidding.
Because as long as Yankee fans, look, let's be honest, we're a bunch of meatheads that drink our beers and eat our chicken fingers, and we, we're like sharks when you see blood in the water. You show up in that Soto jersey, waving your hands up like some of these people are doing. You're asking us to chant it at you, and we can't help ourselves. It's like, how many times do you think I could walk past a refrigerator with my arms kept at my side? That's exactly what's happening at Yankee Stadium right now.
I don't buy that excuse because I do think that that's a part of why there's a lot of Yankee suck chants that Met fans probably see a Yankee fan at Citi Field or back in the day at Shea Stadium.
Definitely.
But I don't think that's an excuse. You're still chanting about something that has nothing to do with what's going on the field. Has nothing to do with it. So I get what you're trying to do. All I'm asking, and I hope Tommy, as somebody that has mocked the bleep Juan Soto chants, and I appreciate that, I hope you join me in agreeing that we as Met fans as a community need to come together and not chant Yankees suck today at Citi Field. Because you've always been a Yankees suck guy.
Yeah.
Have you come to my side on this, bro?
You're asking me to give up like my teddy bear when I was a little kid. Something that I've gripped onto my entire life. But you know what, Evan? When you become big brother, you don't do things like that. So Met fans, I co-sign. This is positive Tommy. I co-sign what Evan is saying. We are now big brother. Chant for Pete. Chant for Soto. Chant for the Mets. Don't mention the Yankees at all, no matter what.
Okay. Now, we do need to test one more thing here. I need to be fair and transparent with the audience. Brandon Tierney offered young Jet Roberts a large sum of cash to speak into a microphone on WFAN. Mets suck. Is he willing to take the cash? That buys a lot of wrestling figures, by the way.
I know.
On Mets opening day in his Soto jersey for cash to say Mets suck. Jet, are you willing to do that? Brandon Tierney has the money for you.
Yes. Yeah, BT goes over to him and says, I'm going to give you $100 if you say Mets suck on the air. And I looked at him and I said, let me tell you something, BT. If he does it, you better be Venmoing us the money.
Yes.
Because
BT's a man of honor. He pays up.
Now, Jet, this is a very tough choice for you. You can sell your soul for temporary money, or you can say, hell no. It's up to you, though. I mean, whatever you want to do. So you want to come over to the microphone and make your decision?
Oh, he's making a decision.
Sell it out for 100. I think he actually went to 125.
He did. He went to 125.
Do you go to the 125 or do you say, no, thank you. Maybe Dad will buy you something later?
What is this? Amazon selling a new Cody Rhodes action figure.
That's not fair. Jet, your thoughts?
I love the Mets to death, but Mets suck.
A loophole of all the dramatic things.
Does that count, though? BT better not give him any slack.
The words Mets suck were said into a microphone.
So he's got to pay.
And you know what?
Even with the preface, right?
How many times have we watched our own teams and said, I love the Giants, but man, the Giants suck?
Yeah,
I said that.
I got no problem with this.
BT?
I got to tell you as a dad, he prefaced it, I love him to death, but Mets suck. I can't.
And BT, if you're in the car listening, nobody prompted Jet to put it that way. That was a kid thinking of that on his own.
Now, BT's a man of honor.
Yeah.
But I can see this becoming an issue.
Oh, it's an issue.
I think BT and Sal have some material on Monday.
They do.
Because there was a preface, which I tell you as a father, I'm good with it. I thought great. He's going to get $100. Who cares?
Mets suck.
Honestly, they're 3-3 too. I mean, the kid's not that far off. He loves them, but they suck.
You're right. You're right. It's funny. We're going with Grandpa today. So this is 3 generations of Roberts. Do you know how many times my dad has said, they suck?
Mets suck.
100 times? 1,000,000 times.
Great job.
That's a great drop now. Every time.
What a turnaround.
And I'll tell you this, if Tyler McGill gives up 5 runs in the first inning, what are we going to be saying?
Mets suck.
What if their defense is bad and let's say Luis Angel Acuna's playing second base, but he can't turn the double play. He throws it in the stands. What are we going to say?
Mets suck.
What if Juan Soto strikes out with 2 on and 2 out in a big spot in the 8th?
Mets suck.
Pete Alonso bounces into a double play. What are we
Mets
going
suck. Mets suck.
BT, that Venmo better be coming our way.
Oh, it exists.
What do you want at the Met game today? Uncle Brandon's giving you, $125. You want to buy something?
Yes.
What are you going to get now from Uncle BT?
Maybe expensive stuff.
Expensive stuff? You going to get stuff at City, or are you going to go wrestling figures? This is a really interesting choice from Uncle BT.
I was wrong.
I mean, it's your money, so whatever you want to do with it.
Or just save up.
You're going to save up?
No, I'm probably going to buy.
You're going to buy? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's going back and forth on this one.
Come on, dude.
Just don't buy tickets to a presidential museum with that money, please.
Please don't.
All right, let's get to some of your phone calls because we do not have the longest show. Sean mentioned it. The Yankees are playing a day game. The reason they're playing a day game is it's the Pittsburgh Pirates home opener in Pittsburgh, a 4:12 first pitch. You will hear that game right here on WFAN.
And I know we're about to go to Mets calls, but I would be remiss if I didn't say Cody Bellinger out of the Yankee lineup due to a stiff back today. So something to monitor this weekend.
Wow, so Trent Grisham in the lineup again?
Trent Grisham in center.
We are live from the Town Fair Tire Studios, powered by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire, nobody. I've never been more proud as a father because he says it, prefaces it.
Unbelievable job.
So he gets the money, and everyone listening's like, oh, I get it.
Yeah. It's great.
Come on, dude.
He was a lot quicker on his feet than me and Loogie have ever been in our career. I'll give him that.
I didn't even coach him on that one.
It was great.
Let's go to, let's go to Jason in Montgomery. What's up, Jason?
Hello. Hey, what's up, Evan and Sean? How you guys doing? Happy opening Mets Day, Evan.
Happy opening day, sir. What's up?
Oh yeah, what's going on, Evan? I accomplished my goal for the winter, and I did finish your book, My Mets Bible. Great job. I really did enjoy it.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
It was very good. Yeah. So Evan, you're going to Citi Field today, obviously for the opener. I was going to ask, what is your menu of choice? Like, what are you looking to get today? What is of the new items that are at?
I'm gonna get. Jason, you set me up to get crushed right at the beginning. I'm gonna get crushed. I don't want to lie. We always want to be honest.
Okay.
Abuelo.
Oh, no.
Made sandwiches for Grandpa, for me, and for Jet. So Jet will be having a grilled cheese. He looks forward to that.
I like it.
Grandpa will be having a turkey sandwich. And I have to admit, when given the choice between turkey and grilled cheese, I became a child again. So I'll be having a grilled cheese as well.
But it's cold.
No, it's in a cooler thing or whatever.
A cooler. All right, I'm gonna for once in my life. I know Tommy wants to rip you. I'm gonna for once in my life defend Evan.
You have to defend me when you actually think about it, and even Tommy will take a step back and think about
Evan's
this.
arriving.
I'm thinking about it.
Evan's arriving in the third inning of a game where 45,000 people, most of which are already hammered drunk, looking to eat.
Yeah, I can't.
Are going to be. You can't waste 2 innings standing online for food.
100%.
Today is actually a clean sandwich day for Evan. He's off scot-free.
Thank you very much, and that was part of the reason why I did it. I'm taking Jet on Sunday, assuming the weather is cooperating, and it will be a. It will be a food eating day. I think you want chicken fingers. You've already told me for Sunday.
That's great.
I'll try something new. What? What am I bringing?
Lemon and salt.
Lemon and salt? Okay.
Lemon and salt?
He's very picky.
Peanut butter and jam.
But for today, Sean actually hit it on the head. I think I'm scot-free from criticism only because he's right.
You're right.
I'm showing up late. I'm already going to miss a part of the game. How much more am I supposed to miss waiting online?
I do find something, and I know Tommy's going to comment, comedic about... You have a father-in-law and a father. If your father-in-law making a turkey sandwich for your father.
That's right.
It's just like...
That's where I was going with this. More than you eating the peanut butter and jelly with the crust cut off.
What's that?
Did you at least invite him? You know what I mean? You got the guy making sandwiches for you. He couldn't make it. Okay, good. All right, good.
Oh, that's what you were thinking
Yeah, it's like, come on, the guy's making sandwiches for the whole crew today. And he loves it. He's a chef. It's his, pleasure in life.
You're putting the mayo on the bread. Maybe Evan will ask me.
Now, by the way, too, good day to pack because next Met game, Jet, that you go to, you're going to have $150 on you from Uncle BT, and you could splurge on all the new food items because BT better pony up now. There's a little kid here.
By the way,
he can't stiff him now.
So you're usually the contrarian. You agree that even with Jet prefacing it, it still qualifies as he did what BT asked, $125.
Jet outsmarted BT. Therefore, BT
Come on, dude.
has to be a grown-up here and pay off the debt here, 100%.
You got to tip the cap to the kid.
No doubt. Yes, 100%.
I would have tipped my cap to Jet even if he just said it without the preface. Because honestly, if this guy, and I love Brandon, if he's just going to hand this kid $125 for words, I'd do it too. He should have offered me $150. Watch this. Hey, Brandon, the Brooklyn Nets are an embarrassment. They should move to Seattle. The Mets should just go away. Juan Soto's worse than Kyle Tucker.
Evan, I don't think he's got a lot of friends.
I'll take the money, Brandon. Where did you find that? That's a good one, actually. Eric's in Bayville. What's up, Eric?
What's going on, guys? I'm a Yankee season ticket holder, and the fans need to stop. I walked in on opening day, and I hear Juan Soto sucks, and I turned around. I'm like, "Wait, is Juan Soto in the stadium?" And it's not a little brother thing. It's more of a scorn lover. It's like you got this hot Spanish chick one summer, and then you see her the next year, and you're like, "She's with that dude?" So I think it's more like that. And then also, I love Lukey, but Lukey's got to pump the brakes on this whole big brother, little brother thing. Once you get evaluated $8.5 billion and win a World Series in your lifetime, Lukey, then maybe we'll be a little brother. When you get the second best right fielder in New York, you guys aren't better than the Yankees. Okay?
Now, Chris, I'm sorry, maybe I screwed up his name. Whatever his name was.
It was Chris.
I got it right. I don't want to get into the weeds on this, but I got not just one guy, 5 different people brought up the same point in arguing with Tommy about the big brother thing, and it's not the day to get in the weeds. So let me just say it, and trust me, you'll have a day to fight back on it. Basically pissed at him because of the hypocrisy with Knick fans chanting FKD, saying, did that make the Nets big brother? Now, no Net fan actually ever thinks they were big brother, but the chance did occur, and so what's the difference? And so I had numerous people reach out about that. So I think you need to soul search, and on Monday we will definitely address it and have a full discussion on it.
Sounds good.
We have a very quick show today. We are getting you set for the Mets home opener, as well as Yankees Pirates right here on WFAN. We'll mix in your calls. Plus, I got to find out if today me and Jet can break the Sean Morash world record.
Oh, yeah.
Because he races to the subway every day when the show ends. Well, Jet and I need to race to the subway to go get to the Met game.
Right.
Can we break his world record? We have decided that I'm going to try to do it.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.